Hey everyone, welcome back to yet another Star Stable video, and today I have something pretty special. But today I'm going to be doing your home stable based off of your zodiac sign. Now, of course, I'm not the best at zodiac signs at all. I just found everything on Google. So, yes, but I have categorized the home stables and their qualities and the home stable, the characteristics of the zodiac signs and put them together to find the perfect match for which home stable you should have. And without further ado, let's just get right into the video then. If you want more zodiac videos like this in the future, be sure to let me know down in the comments down below. And as always, please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, as I post new Star Stable videos every single day. Let's begin. Again, these zodiac signs are not in any specific order. I don't think they might be, actually. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. But yes, let's just begin then. Oh yeah, and another thing, I tried to match all the home stables like a zodiac sign, but of course there were some home stables that I couldn't fit into the list because there are a lot of home stables in Star Stable. So without any further ado, let's begin for real. The first one is Capricorn, and for you guys, I gave you Dundle because the traits that I saw most likely on Google and stuff said you were very patient, you had a lot of perseverance and dedication, you are ambitious, practical, reliable, and very responsible. This zodiac sign is from December 22nd to January 19th, and I gave you guys Dundle just because you are practical and reliable, and I feel like more of a forest kind of vibe would kind of be where you would want to be, and because you're so patient, I just thought oh, the forest, kind of patience, stuff like that, you know? I don't know, I thought it would work well, so I gave you besties Dundle, but I wasn't sure for this one because you quite actually fit with a lot of different home stables, but I gave you guys Dundle just because of that. The next one is Aquarius, and this is January 20th to February 18th, and you guys are independent, friendly, intuitive, and tolerant. I looked it up again. Mwahaha. But basically, I gave us Virgo because very independent and intuitive. I don't know, I just felt like it would, and also kind of that forest vibe for Aquarius. I don't know, Virgo just has independent vibes, so I don't know, Virgo just kind of independent, and it's also connected to the little Tailtop Village place, which I thought was cute, so I really like that. Aquarius. The next one, okay. The next one is Pisces, and I saw you guys were sensitive, empathetic, emotional, very dreamy. I might have messed up the list a little bit. You guys are not tomato besties, and you are romantic. So this is February 19th to March 20th, and for Pisces, I gave you guys, oh my goodness, this one fit very, very well. I was surprised. I gave you guys Golden Leaf. Now hear me out. I gave you guys Golden Leaf because it's kind of a romantic area, you know, it's very different and unique from places in Star Stable. It's very dreamy as well because everywhere else it's always lush and green, whereas Golden Leaf's kind of dreamy because it's different and also fall, and it's always autumn and lots of leaves, mystical and stuff like that. There's lots of people in Golden Leaf, but there are also some places in Golden Leaf where it's more quiet and not a lot of people go, in the forester parts of it and the mountainous parts of it, you know. There aren't usually a lot of people hanging out around there, so you guys might like some quiet time as well, but there is also lots of foliage, lots of plants and leaves, and it's just overall got a very nice vibe to it, so I gave you besties that. And yeah, you also have a championship, so there's that too. We love it. Okay, for Aries, oh my goodness, this one fits you guys so well. But okay, Aries, before we get into what I say your home stable is, I saw you guys were competitive, driven, energetic, generous, and you love some challenges, maybe every now and then. March 21st to April 19th, and I gave you guys Steve's Farm. This fits so well. It's in the middle of the map, so you have access to everywhere. It's right next to a trailer, so you're probably very busy training, hanging out with your club, or anything like that. All the time in Star Stable, you might questing a lot and stuff like that, so it's near a trailer, so you can like call for pickup and stuff, but it's also in the middle of the map, so if you don't take the trailer, you can like go everywhere, if you know what I mean. You have access to a championship really nearby, because I feel like that's kind of a challenge where one of the most challenging things in Star Stable are championships, so I gave you guys a championship right nearby to you. At Steve's, there are always like a bunch of clubs hanging out. It's kind of like the AFK zone, if you know what I mean, so there's always someone to hang out with. As you're very energetic and outgoing, you might like having people around and hanging out with them. We're always just staying busy in Star Stable, and there's lots of races and training that you could do at Steve's or like around Steve's. You have Will's Mill, you have the bunny race, which is also a challenge. You have like Marley's little farm paddock, so that's cute. And yeah, I don't know, Aries, I feel like that fits you. Steve's farm, yeah, I'd say that's one of the best ones on the list. All right, let's continue then. Taurus, you guys love to relax. You are serene, soft sound, like soothing, hardworking, independent, and loyal. And this is April 20th to May 20th, so that's kind of fancy actually, 20th to 20th. I gave you guys South Hoof. Listen, okay, South Hoof is very calming. There's like lots of like wild horses, just like lots of like wildlife in general. Like there's like plants, it's open fields, lots of like grassy fields and places where you can like be alone, since not a lot of people have that as their home stable. But it's also updated and very like clean feeling, if you know, and like nice and soft sounds and colors. And there's ponies there, and there's also a mysterious tree, so you got those both at South Hoof, which I feel like kind of matches you guys. You're also very hardworking, and in order to get to South Hoof, you actually have to like do the boat building quest, and you need to go through all of those quests in order to unlock South Hoof, so I gave you guys that as a little extra bonus. And you're independent, as there's not many people in South Hoof, and ponies are super loyal, so it matches, you know? Kind of depends on the pony, but we're just saying they are. They are very loyal, so it matches you guys. You besties, it's your turn. All right, Gemini, you are curious, playful, outgoing, charming, generous, and lively. At least that's what I read online. And you guys are May 21st until June 20th. For you guys, I gave you, oh, this matches so, okay, I gave you Tailtop Village. Hear me out. Tailtop is amazing. There are a lot of like foals who are playful around there, and like all the horses kind of have like different zones, different families and stuff like that. There is a ton to explore in Tailtop Village, as it's kind of like wildernessy. It's kind of really mysterious because there's always that like free area with everything like broken down and stuff like that, so there's that as well. And there are lots of different plants, foliage, lots of fauna and flora. I feel like since you guys are curious and outgoing, I feel like you besties would want to explore in Star Stable, or always be doing something with your time in Star Stable, you know? So I give you besties this place, as you can like explore around, see the areas, and just do a lot of exploring, mountain climbing, or like there's a little stream, a little river, you know? There's also some training, and it's also near the hot air balloon trailer. Love that for you. So you can go around from the hot air balloon, just going and doing all your daily tasks or anything that you want to do. It's also a very, very cute role-playing place, so you got that as well. And you're just always looking for something to do in Star Stable, so I thought this matched you pretty well. Next, we have Cancer, okay? So, you guys, I said sea and shore kind of vibes. You got that kind of seaside vibe. You're intuitive, sentimental, faithful, protective. So, and you guys are June 21st until July 22. I could not decide on what to give you, so I gave you two choices. I gave you besties either Fort Pinta or Valedale. Okay, so for completely different reasons, but listen. So, Valedale, I gave you guys this as an option because it's very mysterious. There's just a lot of quests, a lot of like mystery surrounding that area. You got the stone circle, you got like a bunch of stuff, and there's also that really weird mysterious fog that came around once for the quest line. So it's just full of like lots of memories and quest lines. I know, quest lines, I say that a lot. Quest lines, yes. And it feels like a place where Soul Rider lore would be, and I feel like you besties would want that because you're very intuitive and sentimental. So I gave you that, but I also gave you Fort Pinta because there is both like a water kind of like beach area and as well as like an on land area, which is really, really cute as you can do both. There's lots of fairies and it's also like very ambiance. I don't know, it's just very cute. And it's also one of the places where you start out the game, so of course we love it. And you're near not only boats, but a championship, so you have everything kind of surrounding you and within that like main area, so you're always like around people and stuff like that. And since you are protective, I said Valedale because there's like terrains of Dino Valley and lots of other things as well. So that is what I gave Cancer. Leo! Okay, you besties are dramatic royalty, charismatic, creative, warm-hearted, and loyal. And you guys are July 23rd till August 22nd. And I gave you guys two as well, two to choose from. This includes Silverglade Manor and Redwood Point. And for very different reasons, but I feel like they both fit you guys. So you're like royalty, so the manor is a really good fit. I feel like there's like vineyards, there's like a place, a little library you could go to. It's just kind of like very royalty-esque, if you know what I mean. And there are also a lot of training and races around there. You have the riding arena right outside, and overall it's just a very good vibe. You have a mountain right next to you and like a vineyard to go explore and look into since you're pretty creative. And I gave you guys Redwood Point because you are warm-hearted and creative, as there's a lot of people like farmers and stuff like that that want your help and you that like want reputation and stuff in Redwood Point, so I thought that would fit. And also in Redwood, there's like a ton to explore as it's one of the newer areas, like newer in quotations, but it's a pretty new area to Star Stable. And there's just like a lot of different like scenery and terrains, if you know what I mean, because there's a mountain and there's also the foresty and there's also a waterfall. So you kind of got it all. So I thought that fit you guys very good. And you could switch things up. I have a feeling you might want to switch things up every now and then. So Manor and Redwood have very different like personalities as a home stable, so I thought those would both fit you very, very well. Next, we have Virgo. You guys are logical, practical, systematic, analytical, observant, and reliable. And you guys are August 23rd until September 22. Ooh, fancy. Oh my gosh, this one is amazing. I think you guys are really gonna like your home stable. Okay, I gave you guys Starshine Ranch. I know, Starshine Ranch is a classic, very iconic, but you are logical and there's a lot of training around there. And there's also like paddock training and more westernized training, like Western training, you know? I feel like you guys would like that. And also, since you are very practical and like analytical and systematic and stuff like that, I thought that you might like Starshine because there's that little bulletin with all of the races and you could just click them one after the other, as you might want to like save your time when you log on to play Star Stable, so you could get a lot done in the shortest amount of time. So I thought that was very nice. There's also like a cute flower field, and you also have the ability to find the lost animals, which give you quite a lot of an extra experience when you are training. So I thought you besties might like that, since you probably want to get a lot done when you log in and you have like a goal in mind when you log into the game. Lots of people hang out there as well. It's a classic home stable and it's very cute for taking pictures. It's good for talking, role-playing, and club activities. So you got like the best area, and yeah, I don't know, I think it fits you guys very well. Dun, da, da, da. We have Libra. All right. Balanced, harmony, responsible, thoughtful, devoted, and tolerant. Okay, September 23rd to October 22nd. And Libra, this is a great home stable. Okay, best to me. I know what I'm... Okay, anyways, I gave you guys Moorland because you are very like into harmony and balance and like stuff like that. Moorland is the start and the very like center part of the game where everyone goes to at first and kind of builds that relationship with the first like characters in game and stuff like that. It's like the first place you go in game. I don't know. It's very, very good. And it's like one of the most aesthetic areas in game, in my opinion, because you have lots of things to explore. You have a cave, you have Nomer's Highland, you have like mountains, you have like shore, you have seaside, you have like beach, you have blacksmith, you have different glitches you could do as well there. Like you could go into the little blacksmith house and stuff. So it's very nice. Moreland is kind, and it represents that in the mind, since it's the start of Jorvik and the center, you're responsible. So there's also like different clubs like the Bobcats Club, and there's lots of arenas where you practice around. You could roleplay, you could do a lot of fun stuff. You could also get a ton of training done in Morelands, and there's just a lot to see. So I feel like this fits you guys very well. Next, we have Scorpio. You guys are wise, I cannot English, wise, courage, passionate, competitive, determined, and trustworthy. I give you guys one of the very last areas you unlock in Star Stable, Ipona, because that's where the main quests are once you get to that point. And it's good, and since you're very like compassionate and competitive, I feel like you'd feel that drive to get all the quests done and that goal in mind that you really want to unlock Ipona, so you do a lot to get there, and I feel like that fits you really well, besties. Next, we have Sagittarius. You guys always want to learn more. You are loving adventure, optimistic, honest, charming, and sociable. November 22 to December 21. I give you guys a Dundle because it's very, very optimistic, and it's an honest place. It's a charming town with lots of like forestry around it, and there are a lot of animals as well, and reputation. We love that. Yes, and training. There's like basically everything in Dundle, and there are also a lot of like glitches and secret areas. Since you really like to explore, I feel like you guys give off those vibes. There's like that hidden cave there, and you even jump on top of that to visit even more hidden things in Dundle, so I don't know, that fits you guys really well. And sometimes there is even a lot of people in Dundle. It just kind of depends on the day and the time of day. So yes, even maybe a little bit of Steve's Farm since you're sociable, I'll give you that. But that is how I rank you guys and your sociable signs. No, I cannot. Oh my goodness. Okay, but yeah, bye everyone. Thank you so much for watching this Zodiac video. If you want more in the future, let me know. This definitely took a lot of like preparation, looking into all the Zodiacs and coming up with what I think would be the best fit for you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this down in the comments down below, and what you might want your Zodiac based off of next. And yeah, bye everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have the best day ever, as you really deserve it, and you are the besties ever. And thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, as it truly does make my day. Doo-doo-doo.